Welcome to A History in Color. Here, we delve into the depths of history, exploring stories both triumphant and tragic. On October 16, 1995, a movement of unprecedented scale and significance unfolded on the National Mall in Washington, D.C. The Million Man March, organized by Nation of Islam leader Louis Farrakhan, aimed to bring together African American men in a demonstration of unity, atonement, and a renewed commitment to their families and communities. This monumental event left an indelible mark on American history, illustrating the power of collective action and the enduring struggle for civil rights and social justice. In the early 1990s, the African American community faced numerous challenges, including high rates of poverty, unemployment, violence, and a lack of adequate political representation. Amidst this backdrop, Louis Farrakhan issued a clarion call to Black men across the United States, urging them to come together for a day of reflection, healing, and rededication to personal and communal responsibilities. Farrakhan's vision was to inspire a movement that would transcend the march itself, fostering long-term, positive changes within African American communities. The preparation for the Million Man March involved extensive coordination and outreach. Organizers utilized churches, mosques, community centers, and grassroots organizations to spread the word and mobilize participants. The march's objectives were clearly outlined: to promote personal responsibility, strengthen family bonds, and advocate for social and economic justice. Additionally, the march sought to address issues of self-reliance, economic empowerment, and political engagement. In the months leading up to the event, a palpable sense of anticipation and purpose permeated African American communities nationwide. Men from all walks of life, fathers, sons, brothers, and friends, prepared to make the journey to Washington, D.C. For many, this pilgrimage represented not only a collective demonstration of solidarity, but also a deeply personal journey of atonement and self-improvement. On the morning of October 16, 1995, an estimated 837,000 participants converged on the National Mall, transforming the historic site into a sea of unity and purpose. The air was charged with a sense of anticipation and reverence as men from diverse backgrounds and regions gathered together, united by a common cause. The atmosphere was one of brotherhood and camaraderie, as strangers greeted each other with embraces and words of encouragement. The program for the day was carefully curated, featuring speeches, prayers, and musical performances that underscored the march's themes of unity, atonement, and empowerment. Prominent figures from various spheres of influence addressed the crowd, including civil rights leaders, religious figures, and cultural icons. The speakers emphasized the importance of personal responsibility, community engagement, and the need for systemic change to address the myriad challenges facing African Americans. One of the most anticipated moments of the day was Louis Farrakhan's keynote address. Taking the stage amidst a sea of expectant faces, Farrakhan delivered a powerful and impassioned speech that resonated deeply with the audience. He spoke of the historical and ongoing struggles faced by African Americans, calling for a renewed commitment to self-improvement, family values, and community upliftment. Farrakhan's message was one of both introspection and action, urging participants to look within themselves for strength and to work collectively for the betterment of their communities. In addition to Farrakhan's address, the march featured a diverse array of speakers who brought their unique perspectives to the event. Civil rights activist Rosa Parks, who had sparked the Montgomery bus boycott 40 years earlier, delivered a poignant message of resilience and perseverance. Scholar and activist Cornel West emphasized the need for intellectual and cultural empowerment, while poet Maya Angelou inspired the crowd with her words of hope and determination. The Million Man March had a profound impact on those who attended and on the broader African American community. Participants returned to their homes and communities with a renewed sense of purpose and a commitment to effecting positive change. Many men who took part in the march reported feeling a deep sense of spiritual and emotional renewal, as well as a strengthened resolve to address the issues facing their families and neighborhoods. In the years following the march, numerous initiatives and organizations were established to continue the work that had been set in motion on that historic day. Mentorship programs, community development projects, and advocacy groups emerged, all aimed at addressing the social, economic, and political challenges highlighted during the march. The event also inspired subsequent gatherings and movements, including the Million Woman March in 1997, which sought to address similar issues from the perspective of African American women. The Million Man March was not just a collective event, but also a deeply personal experience for many of its participants. Stories of individuals who attended the march provide a window into the personal significance of the day and the lasting impact it had on their lives. While the Million Man March was widely celebrated for its positive impact, it was not without its challenges and criticisms. Some detractors questioned the role of Louis Farrakhan, citing his controversial statements and views. Others criticized the exclusion of women from the event, arguing that true community upliftment required the participation and inclusion of both genders. Despite these criticisms, the march succeeded in drawing attention to critical issues facing the African American community and galvanizing a movement for change. The event underscored the importance of unity, personal responsibility, and collective action in addressing systemic inequalities and fostering a more just and equitable society. The Million Man March of 1995 stands as a testament to the power of collective action in the enduring quest for justice and equality. It was a day of reflection, renewal, and recommitment that left an indelible mark on the lives of those who participated and on the broader African American community. The legacy of the march continues to inspire and inform efforts to address the challenges of today, reminding us that through unity and purpose, meaningful change is possible. As we reflect on the historic events of that October day, we are reminded of the importance of coming together in pursuit of common goals and the transformative power of unity and collective action. The Million Man March was not just a moment in history, but a catalyst for ongoing efforts to build a better, more just future for all. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of history. If you found this content insightful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to A History in Color for more engaging discussions on the past,